Fred LaPlante is an EMU All-American distance runner hailing from Toledo, Ohio. Fred's strong determination for winning served as a key element in the team's cohesiveness and victory during the early 70s. Fred earned All-American honors, finishing as a runner-up in the 1972 NCAA Division II 1500-meter race. But his individual feats aren't what made this runner a standout. It was his willingness to drive his relay teams to victory.
Fred was an excellent teammate. You could always depend on Fred to do, and when the gun went off, Fred was ready to run. We went to Drake Relays, and Drake Relays at the time was the grandfather of all relays. If you won Drake Relays, not only did you get a watch, but the prestige was pretty high. Our distance medley went to Drake Relays, and a guy named Stanley Vincent got the quarter leg and built us a lead from there. Fred took the three-quarter leg from Stanley, and I'm watching Fred run. The three-quarter leg is 3 laps, and he's building a larger and larger and larger lead for us, to the point where when he handed off, Gordon Minty, who took the anchor leg, the mile relay leg, said, "Go get your watch." And the record, from what I understand, stood for over 20 years.
Fred's dedication to his team was also evident off of the track.
There was an incident that I always remember about Fred when we had a 2-mile relay that was really quite good, and the 2-mile relay had the fastest qualifying time in the country on what they call a legal-sized track. And we didn't get into the NCAA championships, and U of M was running championships at the time. Don Canham was running the event, and they put U of M in the meet ahead of us, and they had not run as fast a time. Don Canham said, "Well, they beat you later in the year." Actually, they beat a different 2-mile relay later in the year from Eastern Michigan, but not the same guys. So what did Fred do? Fred went to Don Canham's house and asked him to explain why we didn't get into that meet. He wanted to defend his teammates and Eastern Michigan. That's what he did.
In 1971, Fred gained All-American honors for helping to carry his team to victory, running the second leg of the NAIA 2-mile relay championship indoor meet, which led the team to the championship trophy. In 1972, Fred was a member of the NCAA College Division Championship team. That same year, Fred led his distance medley relay team to a championship victory at the notorious Drake Relays. Fred's 2-mile relay team and distance medley relay team set the EMU records. Fred finished his career ranked 3rd on EMU's all-time 1-mile list. After finishing his running career at Eastern Michigan University, Fred turned his attention to coaching. In 1974, he served as a graduate assistant to Bob Parks when EMU won its first ever Mid-American Conference Track Championship. After making his coaching debut as an assistant coach for the men's track program at Columbia University in 1977, Fred accepted the head coaching job for the San Diego State women's track and cross-country teams from 1978 to 1983. In that time, he coached his women's team to 5 top 10 national rankings and also coached the women's U.S. track team to numerous victories. Then, in 1984, he accepted the head coaching job for the University of Southern California women's track and cross-country team, turning the program around by defeating UCLA, winning a conference title and an NCAA championship, all firsts for the USC Trojans. After 10 successful years as a women's head coach, Fred slid over to the men's side, returning to EMU as an assistant coach, a post he held from 1988 to 1992. During this time, EMU recorded 4 consecutive MAC track championships. In 1992, Fred returned to the head coaching role at Lehigh University for both the men's and women's programs. Fred completed his career serving 15 years in different coaching capacities for the men's track program at University of Michigan. While coaching the Wolverines, Fred has several notable accomplishments, including winning NCAA Great Lakes Regional Assistant Coach of the Year, coaching his first Paralympic champion, and winning a conference title for the Maize and Blue. It is because of his dedication, contributions to the sport of track, and outstanding coaching prowess that Fred LaPlante is being inducted into the E-Club Athletic Hall of Fame.